Hello there, everybody. It's Friday. So you know what that means. It's time for the next episode of Fan Friday! Today's episode is the Stanley Parable. A tale about a guy named Stanley, I assume. I don't know. It's one of the most highly requested games I have ever received. And you guys said, play it now. And then I waited a week, and you were like, what are you doing? And so now I'm playing it. I'm keeping you waiting. I'm keeping you wanting. Which is good, because I'll be gone all weekend. So you can watch it now as much as you want. Enjoy, guys. Let's do this thing. Begin game. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never loading. Is loading. Yeah, no. That's deep.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
That's some Lost type shit right there.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
A plane crashed on the
He had
island.
been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, well, before I do that, can I check out things? What is this? What the hell is that noise? I'm like scratching at stuff. Like a rat. Oh my god, is that the twist? Is Stanley a rat? I figured it out, guys. I figured it out, Stanley. The twist is that Stanley is a rat. And he's just scratching things. Running through the walls. This is a rat maze, and I'm Stanley the rat. Oh my god, that is so deep! Whoa. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Alright, can I... Hello? Anyone?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It was Saturday?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Whose desk is this? 432? What the hell is your job? To sharpen pencils? Are you the... and you need a light to do that? What is that? What does that say down there? Partition Corp? Partition Corp, I feel like you sold a bunch of partitions to people that didn't need it. Everyone here seems to have a job except for this asshole. He's like, I sharpen pencils! Yay! Oh, what does this computer monitor say? Nothing. Power save. I can do that. Okay. 422. That is nothing. Oh, 420, man! Oh my god! Can I go in there? Hello? Anyone? Apparently everyone left very quickly or just didn't like their job. They're like, I don't even freaking care. Ooh, what is this? Username. Access? Access denied. Alright, let's go this way. Hello? What's going on in there? People crawling through the air ducts trying to look for me because I'm Stanley the rat. Oh my god. It's like Ratatouille up in here. I'm controlling a man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What's in the door on the right? Can I try the door on the right? Hello? Hello? I'm going in it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's what I wanted to do. I knew that's what I wanted to do.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It's pretty great.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Like that $1.25 soda. That's a cheap soda. Or that free coffee. Not really any.
Yes.
Not really any coffee here.
Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It's not even really a painting. It's more photographs. But those chairs are fantastic. Is that denim? Or is that just like
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Maybe.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
All right. You know what, game? You win. I'm moving on.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Or I could keep going this way. What is this?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Oh, shit. That is quite humorous. Okay, well, it's clear that a lot of what's happening in this building. I don't know what. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Well, okay. Done. What is this? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. What? Penalty of misuse? Penalty of jumping? So what if I misuse it by jumping? That's $6,000. That's expensive as shit. Alright, can I get over here? Like, nope, can't get through there.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Well, can I go that way?
You've been neglecting, Stanley.
I'm jumping.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
What about this way?
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
All right, well, let me go this way. Guy who keeps locking the door behind me. Creepy guy. I don't trust him because that accent is so damn charming. What is this? What?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, what if I want to go blue? Thought we had this discussion. I'm going blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, Stanley walked through the blue door. See? Easy.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
No.
Stanley walked through the red door.
What if I don't want to go through the red door? How about them potatoes? Is there Take that, sucker, blue door.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
Yes, I do.
Well, don't let me stop you.
I just did. Oh, shit, what is this?
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
I mean,
was
it's
it
pretty
worth
awesome.
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
It does feel pretty great. Oh, goodness. Oh, I like this one.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yes.
Feel free to be honest. I'm
Yes.
looking for some real critical feedback here.
5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
I won't, sir.
Here,
I
based on the
won't.
data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's. Okay, so there's a world leaderboard? Shut up. Wait, did someone beat it in 2 seconds? How does that even happen? Oh, where am I? I'm not on there. Nope. Oh, Stan. Shut up. Shut up, game. Shut up. I hate you. I'm going in here.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
What?
Again, honest answers, please.
Son of a bitch. 5. Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Yeah, why the hell not? Let's
Let
do
me
it.
boot it up.
This game is amazing. What?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Will
But
it?
of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Here's the problem, narrator. I don't want kids.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
What is that?
Since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
Bravo.
Tell me that, Stanley.
Bravo, narrator.
Would it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a
shit.
greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
What are you doing?
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Shut up. in every possible way.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. Do I have a light? F. No. Where are we going? Where are we going, narrator? What is that? What is that?
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
What? Yep. Okay, sure.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Look, this may be the best game ever made right now. Right now, this may be the best game ever made. Can I play with that toilet? Can I turn off the radio? Oh, shut up. Apertured. Yeah, out the way, thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm going this way. Hell yes.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Well, shut up, man. I'm not dumb.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
What?
You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
But
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons.
Total Biscuit, is that you?
Go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions.
Can I jump down this hole? Because I'm jumping down this hole. How about that shit? What is this place? Filing cabinets? What is this place? Whoa! Okay, I just fell into darkness. What? Narrator? Narrator, sir. This game's spooky now. Sir? Narrator? There's 423. Oh my god, there's a light. Run to the light! Run to the light, Stanley! Maybe if we just get back to the beginning, everything will be okay. Yep, 427. Yeah, no, this is good. What? This isn't even my room! Can I go in the blue thing? Blue thing, help me out here! Is that someone watching me? Is that the narrator guy's room? Narrator! Narrator, what are you doing in there? Why am I punching the keys? Oh, shit, what?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Like now?
I can wait.
I don't know what happened there at all. The end is never the end. Oh, shit. Now I'm back at the beginning? We have to do different choices now. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It's Saturday.
Stanley
Deja vu.
decided
Okay.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, let's follow his instructions this time. See where that takes us.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep, did it. Okay, okay. Meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively. This is true advice, guys. This is true advice. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Good work, slides. Who's clicking the slides, though? Oh, my God. Is that you, narrator man? Watching me?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss's office, gotcha. Oh, shit, the boss is living in luxury. Executive bathroom? Can I go in there? No. All right. Secretary's gone.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Oh,
and so
I know
the
that.
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
2845.
2845. But of course,
282.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I did.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Whoa.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. What did I discover? Narrator, what did I discover? Minecraft. It's gonna load into Minecraft. His boss was hiding a terrible secret.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Why is everything so creepy down here? What is
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Or the one that says escape. Damn it, you know what? I'm following him. I'm just gonna follow him. Maybe this is more like Professor X. I'm gonna go Professor Xerize people. The hell does that say?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, can we turn on the TV screens? Maybe it's keeping up with the Kardashians. That's a horrible secret. All right, then we'll turn this one on. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, but... What? Okay. So why is everyone missing?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean, yeah, I would assume so.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, yeah.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Oh, am I gonna blow it up?
He would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Hell yes, let's do whatever that is. How do I do that? Smash it! Press 2 before 1. Haha! I don't even know I don't even know how to do that. Narrator. What about this? Console disabled. Well, what if I power 1? Console is still disabled. Well, what if I go over here? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, huh? 1, 2. I see your game. 1, 2. Go over here and I'll press 3. 1, 2. Then I'll press 3. Then I'll find 4. Then I'll stop this thing. 3. And then there's probably a 4. Somewhere around here. That is 5. Not what I need. Where are you 4? Well, that's not helpful, game. You down here, 4? No, 4. You down here? No, 4. Where are you at, 4? I feel like you're messing with. Oh, it's up there. Derp, 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 derp. There was a run control. I could get there faster. Okay, then. Whoop. Okay. Can't even jump. I feel like this game's trying to tell me about the hopelessness of man. That's what that guy in Office 420 found out. It's 5. Right? It's 5. Awaiting input. Did I not have to press
when
those?
At last he found the source of the room's power.
Shut up!
He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I don't know. The mind control, though. The mind... Yeah, I'm gonna follow him. I promise I follow him. Oh, shit. What?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Okay.
Was it over?
I don't know.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh, look at you,
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Oh, that is like
No
Lost.
longer would anyone tell him what to do.
I don't like this ending.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
No.
And that was all he needed to know.
No, that's not.
It was perhaps
What about the island?
the only thing worth knowing.
No.
Stanley
Damn it,
stepped
David
through the
Lindelof.
open
How did you
door.
write this ending too? I'm going through it. Where are we at? In the countryside?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Too damn happy for my taste. And in the end, they were all in purgatory, waiting for each other to move on. Spoiler, that's how that stupid show ends. Stupid Lost. 6 years Lost! 6 years!
Advertise like shameless whores.
Roswell.